So what is a beaded prayer? A beaded prayer is a packet or an amulet that has a message in the inside, it's sealed shut, and it has at least one bead on the outside. It can be complicated like this, which has a double beaded edge stitch, which is a Native American stitch. And if you want to do that, we'll show you how. The message in the inside, there's paper in there, sealed shut with this beadwork. Or you might roll your paper up so it's a taffy style, tie the edges, now it's sealed shut, and then if you just sew on one bead, you're good. One of the really easy ways of doing it is to roll up your paper in a ball, tie it shut with a thread, and put beads on the end of those threads. Also done. This is the fastest way. All of them have the power of that message in the inside. Remember, the most important thing is what's inside the package, not what's on the outside, but what's inside the package. So we're asking people to make 2 beaded prayers. Of course, it's entirely up to you what you choose to do. But the idea is that one of the beaded prayers that you make will be added to the collective project. And the other one will always be your tether to that project that you take home with you. Now, you might decide just to make one and give it to the project and have your presence felt there. So one of the easiest ones to make is to make sure that you have your message in the inside and it's sealed shut by this knotted thread. And then your thread, if it just has beads on the end of it, then you're all done. So how do we do that? We take your piece of paper, we're gonna roll it up, a little ball, put it in the center of your cloth, bring all those edges together. And you can see I've already put beads, tied beads on the end of my thread here. And when I tie these together, I'm all done. Tie these together. Make sure you make a double knot. One knot won't do, so you want to tie it again. And you have a simple beaded prayer. So another version is to write your message, roll this up, I call this a taffy style kind, and then you're going to take this roll and roll your cloth as well, like this. I like to tuck this little edge in so you don't have any raw edges. And then you feel where that paper is, and that's where you're going to tie your yarn or your ribbon. Edge on one side. Make sure you make a double knot. Other side. So this is almost a beaded prayer. It has the message in the inside. It is sealed shut, but what is it missing? It's missing a bead. So you can either tie a bead on the end if you'd like of one of your threads, right? Or you can go about stitching beads on the surface of the cloth here. So once you've made your message, you're going to fold that up. Remember, this is the most important thing. You're going to select your piece of cloth. And then because most of the cloth that you're going to be using from home is probably something that frays, you want to fold all of these edges in. So watch me here. I'm folding all of these edges in, and my beaded prayer is going to end up being half the size of the piece of paper as it is right now. So I'm folding all of these edges in, and then I'm going to use the stiffness of the paper and fold that again. So we have a prayer or an intention on the inside, and then we have beads that we're stitching on the outside. The Beaded Prayers Project has 5,000 and more people who have been involved in the first version of it. And here in the Detroit version, we're hoping to get thousands of participants as well. The more people that are added to the choir, the stronger and more impactful the piece as a whole is.